Here we are having a few issues with trying to get logged into certain areas and see the lessons. So I am going to walk you through how to do that as best as I can. Hopefully this will clear it up for some of you. So currently, if you look at my screen, I'm logged in as a student in the classroom. So if you go into Google and you put in your child's email address, their first name, last name, at cowetaschools.net, and type in their password, which I have if you do not have that, then it will pull up a screen that looks like what we're looking at. And what you're going to do, there's a few different ways you can log in. So I'll show you each way, one thing at a time. The first way is go to the class website. So once your child is logged into the internet, you can go to our class website, which the address is right here, adriantrue.wixsite.com/class page. So you can log them in from here. The place to go is this tab right here, virtual. And you will see when you scroll down on the virtual tab, our virtual classroom, which is here. Earlier, this part wasn't working and it was being blocked by GoGuardian, but I have since then sent out a request to get it fixed, and it looks like it's fixed. So once you click in the website here, you can actually interact with this picture. You can interact with this classroom and pull everything up that you need from right here. So let's start with our morning meetings. If you want to join us for our morning meeting and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, click on our website, go right here, and it will bring you to your meeting page. So you can join from there each morning. Or if you want to see the lessons for the day, our little slideshows and the activities that we're doing, you can click that blackboard that's right here. I'll show you one more time. I did that fast. Right here where it says weekly lesson slides, you can click on that and it will bring you to all of our activities for the week, because I put our lessons in one slide each week. So you're going to have not one slide, but one whole slideshow. So the whole week is going to be in each of these. Obviously, there's only 2 days this week, so there's only two days of activities right now. So Thursday, which is today, to another color, and that means you're on the next day. So Friday is purple. Tomorrow is going to be purple. And basically, you can do these at your own pace, but I have created a schedule because it was recommended that I do that in case, certain households do run better with a routine and schedule. So this is a recommended schedule that is very close to what we do here at school in the classroom. And you can scroll through the slides. If you want it to take up the whole screen, you can click present. It'll pull up the whole slideshow for you. Or you can look at it from this point of view. These are the slides we were looking at this morning. I was scrolling through these slides. If you want to join our morning meeting, there again, here's another link. This is another place you can join our morning meeting every morning. You can scroll down. It kind of shows you what we did today. And once you get here, that is up to you how you want to run the rest of your day. Anything that you see, I would like for the children to go through each of the slides and do the activities. But if you see a slide that is black, like this one's a black background, and you see a Google Classroom icon on the slide, that means that this particular activity is something that I'm going to need to have as a work sample, is what they call that. So what you can do anytime you have your child do something on paper, you can just take a picture of it with your phone and put it in the Google Classroom through your phone. There is an app. Let me show you. I think I went through this on the orientation video, but just in case you haven't had a chance to watch that, you can go to the Google Play Store and download an app called Google Classroom, and it looks like this chalkboard. So you're going to download that app, and you can actually click into the classroom from your phone. I thought it tapped. And you can see everything you need to see from right here. You can even submit work right here. And I did a video on how to submit work in the Google Classroom. So you can go through your slides every day. Every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, you can go to our website here, click on lesson slides, and just start going through the activities. And when you get to right here, you can stop and wait until 10 o'clock and then click straight from that little link and you can join us for our morning meeting. So everything you need is in these slides. And everything you need is also on the website. So here is directly a link to those slides. If you click that link, it's just going to pull up the exact same thing. It's going to pull up the slides. So I'm trying to make it easy for you, but I don't want to confuse you. It's a lot of different ways to access the same thing. So I'm trying to make it to where you have options, whatever's easiest for you. But most of it is going to be done from our class page. You can also join our meetings from the class page by clicking the links. There you go. That's the third way to join our morning meeting. You can go to your small groups, depending on which color you signed up for. You can click here or you can click here. It'll take you to those meetings. And on Fridays, I didn't tell you guys this because I didn't find out till recently, but there's going to be parent check-in meetings just for a few minutes, and depending on whose group you're in, it's in the slides and we'll get to that, so don't worry about that. We are not doing parent check-in tomorrow, Friday. So all you need to know is go to the class website, click on the virtual tab, and scroll down, and you're going to find everything we need. This classroom has everything you need. There's a link to the slides right here. There's a link to the morning meeting right here. And right here, you can get to the Google Classroom because this is where you're going to submit work. So the whole reason we even have the Google Classroom is to submit work securely. So that's why we have that. And what you'll do, this is what you'll see. And you'll just come onto here. It'll say Adrienne True posted a new assignment. You're going to click on the assignment. You can also see it it gives you a little walkthrough. You can also see the assignments here. So you can click on the slideshow, and there's just another way to access our lessons. So here's how you turn in the work. Whether you're doing it from your phone or your computer, just make sure wherever you're submitting the work from, that device needs to have the work on it. So if you took a picture of your child's work with your phone, make sure you use your phone to send it to your computer if you're going to upload from the computer like I'm doing. And what you're going to do when you're ready to turn something in, you're going to add an assignment. And you're going to select where the assignment's from. So let's say I have a file on my computer that I'm going to put right here. I'll just click File, Upload to check around to see where your file is, like if it's on your computer, to put your file in. This looks like Tatum. Tatum has been on my computer. Let's just upload something she made. And it will upload for you once you double click it. And there it is. And it may take a little bit to actually get into the classroom. When you're finished, I mean at the end of the week, not each day, but at the end of the week, on whatever day you want to choose for you, you're going to have maybe 1, 2, or at the most 3 things uploaded in here that I've required. And when the week is over and you've uploaded everything that we need that's indicated in the slideshows, you can just click Turn In, and it'll send it to me. You can use this box to send me a message that is just between you and me, or if you want to send out a message for the whole class, you can use this box to send out a message and everyone will see it. So that's what those are for. If you need a better tutorial, I did a video in the spring on how to submit work, and you can click that video here. It should pull up the YouTube video for you, so you can watch that. If this wasn't clear enough, I may be more clear in that video. So that is how you upload work. My camera froze again. We're just going to get rid of that. Goodbye. Now, I think that's gone over everything you're going to need. Feel free to click around in the classroom. You're not going to hurt anything. Nothing crazy is going to happen. Play around with the website, and honestly, feel free to join these meetings, and you can turn off your camera if you feel more comfortable, and your microphone, but I've left these intentionally open so you can practice and get familiar with the meetings. So if you don't feel comfortable, in case someone else is in here practicing, you can turn all that off just like this. And now you're in the classroom. So I'm just going to turn mine on so that you guys can see. A few things we had talked about was the icons. Now I'm on a student account and I don't see those icons either. So this is good that I'm doing this video. I'm going to look into this for you guys. I haven't found out anything about that yet, but we're going to look into that. In the meantime, if you want to answer questions, you can keep your mic muted so that we don't have a whole lot of sound interference. But if you want to add to the conversation, unmute your mic. Hey, Miss True, I want to slide down a rainbow. And then mute your microphone back. So that is how you do this. If you want to change how you see things, I think we went over this in the morning meeting, but just in case you missed it, you go to these three dots in the lower left corner or right corner, and you click change layout. And there's different, you can play around with it. No one else can see your screen, so even if we're in the middle of a meeting, nobody can see what you're looking at because they're changing their own, they have their own layouts that they're doing. So you can change the way that you see things. It's not going to do anything for me because I'm the only one in the chat right now, but normally as you play around with that, you'll see your screen changing the way that you see things. But again, no one else can see what you're doing. You can make it full screen. Woo! Now you don't have all that stuff, all that junk at the top. You can turn on captions, and then you can see kind of what we're saying. I don't use that a whole lot, but you can use that. You can, there's something else I wanted to show you in here. Maybe okay. So you can play with that if you want. And also up here, you can see who all's in the meeting with you by clicking on the little people face. And you're going to see, other people right here. And then click here in chat if you want to type something to me. Miss Grant's going to be keeping an eye on those during large groups so we can see who's typing. And you can hit X if you just want to go back to the regular video. That is all I know to tell you. If you want to pin your child on here and it not be moving from person to person, whoever's talking, you can go right up here to your child's picture and click that little thumbtack. If you want to pin the teacher, you only want to see me in this window right here, you're going to click on that people icon and you're going to find Miss True or Adrian, whatever it says, Adrian True. You're going to find me and you're going to click on my picture and you're going to click the thumbtack. Now your child will only see me in this window from now until the end of the video conference. But if you want for your child to be able to see whoever's talking, because whoever's talking is who's going to pop up in this window right here. And if a few other children chime in, if you want their picture to show when they're talking, you do not want to have anyone pinned right here. You want to make sure that is unpinned. That's what we call that. And you can go back to here and change your layout like this. And the way that you get it to where the person talking is going to pull up, you can go to Spotlight or Sidebar. Either one of these. If you want to see everybody all at one time, click Tiled. That is a brief overview of how to do this. We're going to figure this out along the way, and I know that you're going to have questions, and please do not hesitate to ask me those questions. I wish I could think of all of them, but let me know what questions that you still have after the email I sent, and I hope I got to everything. If not, just let me know. I'll make another video if I need to. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for everything today. All right, bye.